my microphone. Hi! Oh shit, I hope that wasn't too loud.
You're loud. I think we're like super loud actually.
Oh my god, yeah, I think we are. Hey, is that better? I'm sorry, we didn't mean to blow out your fucking speakers. Jesus Christ.
It sounds crazy in here, right? A little loud?
It sounds a little loud. I'm gonna like try to adjust.
See what sounds good. Yeah. Wait, now it's starting. No, I was sounding.
You sound crazy. My god, chat. Chat, god damn it, please. Who sounds crazier, me or Peter?
Do I sound? I know I sound.
You sound so blown out on my side.
Pull that plug out and put it back in.
Which
on the
one?
back, the XLR.
This one?
Yeah, you'll have. I am 2, I think. No. Check. Oh, it's not. No.
Nope. You didn't try this the other day, did you?
I didn't have an issue.
All right, hold on.
Check. Oh no. Check. Wonderful. Sounds very tinny.
Oh no.
Peter's too hot.
Peter's way too hot, isn't he? Oh,
I've been saying it. I know. So we will.
Are you on the 1 or the 2?
Play. I think I'm the 2. You're the 1.
Yeah, you're the 2.
Yeah. Check.
Hold on, everybody. Just everyone chill. No, you're not muted. Hold on.
This is an accurate stream for all the new people. Suddenly, insanely falling apart here.
Hold on, I'm working as fast as I can. Okay.
Check.
Hold on.
That's you.
Try now.
Check. No, I'm 2. Check. But I'm coming through.
I hear you.
Can you guys hear me now? I don't sound terrible.
You sound okay to me.
I sound okay in my headphones now. If not a little low, but it's okay if that's what it takes.
All right, chat. You guys let us know. Oh my god. Y'all came in like you work at the drive-thru of a Wendy's.
What? Seriously, dude. It's been a minute.
Y'all, oh my god.
You haven't heard better? Okay, very low. Who's low? Be specific, folks. We got 2 different microphones. I think Gabby sounds good. I think I probably sound low. So you'll probably have to boost my 2-track. The 2-track? Yeah, it's a little bit. Check. I think that sounds better.
That sounds better to me.
I think that's very good. Check.
I brought him in a little hotter.
Check.
Y'all let me know.
Check. Gabby sounds perfect. That's enough.
I always sound perfect.
I sound like I'm in the bathroom.
Obviously.
God damn it. Oh, we're on delay though. Don't make any immediate adjustments.
No,
we're on delay like by a few seconds.
I know.
All right, way better. Everyone says way better. Very good. Okay, fixed. Good.
Okay.
We lost like 50 viewers in that time.
100% everyone's gone. I'm taking these headphones off because now that I know that the music sounds good, and that I'm taking these off because this new setup that Peter has in his studio, I don't know if you can tell, look behind me. It's a completely different.
Yeah, we've changed everything around in the attack cave.
Yeah, and so now I was like connected to this thing by like the tiniest thread.
Yeah, you don't need it. I'll tell you if something
truly don't need it.
I'm gonna keep one headphone on because it looks
That's fine. You look cool, but everyone has to see my hair.
Okay, folks, welcome to a new and special edition episode of, what are we even calling this show now? It's just
a print party. It's a print party.
Attack Peter print party. We used to do these way back in 2020, if you remember, when everything shut down. We started doing live streams as a way to connect with everybody. We didn't have conventions to go to, so Gabby and I taught ourselves how to stream with a little help from the amazing folks at Skybound.
Can you tell that we're self-taught?
Well, it's funny because I would call this a throwback, like a classic. It's like we're going through the whole.
No, the real throwback is when midstream the whole thing crashes.
No, don't say that, dude.
Because that was the original 2021 stream was us trying to run it off a MacBook Pro that would overheat because of all the shit we wanted to try to do.
Oh my god.
But let's hope that doesn't ever happen again.
So yeah, we have a I'm in the bathroom again. He said, I wonder if it was when I turned on the AC. I turned on the AC, and maybe that's what it was, because it was blowing right on the mic.
Oh.
And now I turned it off again. Let's see if it sounds better now.
Well, I guess we're about to find out.
All right. Anyway, so if you can hear me, let me know. Mercury retrograde, someone says. I don't doubt it.
Oh, my God. 100% is Mercury retrograde ruining our lives.
But anyway, it's a ton going on. I think Gabby said before the stream that it was since January, the last time we had a stream, and we decided back then that it was too much going on. I couldn't keep up with it, frankly. We had everything going on with Mondo, everything going on with the Kickstarter still. Sounds good now. Okay, don't touch anything. It sounds good when I'm closer to the mic. I will keep that in mind.
Yeah, I mean, that's how that mic works.
I know, but I just try to like not live on it. But
no, but you have to.
All right there.
Sorry.
Anyway, so you know, it was a good call because even though we love doing the Attack the Block Print live streams, those were a ton of fun. It's just it became impossible to sustain, and I do want to be responsible with my time. So we have a lot to talk about tonight, and we are doing a series of drops, right?
We dropping are indeed.
My brand new Terror of Mechagodzilla print APs. So only 50 of those available that will go up in the shop. We'll put a chat link in the chat, so you have to be in the chat to see it or paying attention to the chat to see it. Those are very limited. I'm going to show them in a second here. And then I'm also doing something special, which if you remember, with Mondo, I released my first ever vinyl album soundtrack collaboration. So I designed the artwork for Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. It was a super fun project. I got a chance to work with the great Spencer Hickman on that one, and it was just a real fun one, and it came out beautifully. A lot of people already picked it up because it's available on Mondo Shop. I have a few copies that I'm allowed to make available myself on my shop. And so I decided in celebration of that, I would do a special bundle where you get the vinyl soundtrack. There's a few copies that are the orange screen printed vinyl, and there's a few copies that are the like lavender colored eco vinyl. I'll show them both. And each one is going to come with two like mid-sized prints, like a 12-inch by 12-inch print that features the artwork I created, some of the artwork I created for the album. So I'm super stoked on that. I'm happy to make that available to you guys tonight. We're going to do it. But before we get into it, let us say hi to all the freaking homies in the chat, dude. I got actually a little bit of...
Did you get wistful?
I was going to say a less flattering phrase. I was going to say a little butt puckery when I saw the size of the amount of people in the chat.
You didn't have to tell me what the actual word
was. What the muscle was.
Could have come out with something else.
But I just felt like, holy shit, there's a lot of people in the chat. And,
yeah, well, we've been gone forever.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild for us to like be, wow, I can't believe the White Claw thing is like right in everyone's, well, whatever. Now you know I'm drinking a White Claw.
Sponsored.
I was trying to be like very discreet about it, but I guess not. Anyway,
yeah, if it's low volume to you at this point, please just turn up your TV. I don't know what to do. Otherwise, we could probably punch the overall volume somewhere, but it sounds okay to me. But let me know.
I can do some more testing on the side.
Yeah, Gabby's going to keep tweaking as long as you guys let her know what you hear. Remember, we have like a little bit of delay on our end. So
you sound good on my end.
I sound pretty good on my end.
You sound good on my end, and...
you gotta stay on the microphone, maybe that's all.
No, but I'm not on the microphone. Like, I'm not talking.
Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, so a bunch of stuff. People say sounds good. I'm just gonna have to go with it. And if it's low for you, you guys just turn it up.
Sorry, just stay on that mic. Like you've got to be.
I'll stay on it. I'll be loud. Stay on it. I'll be loud. Okay. Yeah, the poster and the record, we'll drop them at different times. In fact, I was gonna say, why don't we drop the record now? Like
right now?
Like within reason, like you get it together and all that, and I'll talk for a little bit.
Give me like 10 seconds.
It's fine. But we'll drop the record now.
Did you explain to everybody what
it is? I'm gonna
because we're not just dropping a record. We're dropping it as a bundle this time. Peter's going to show you what comes in the bundle real quick. Let me put you on the big screen so everyone can see all the beautiful things that come in the bundle. There you go. Okay, show the people what they're gonna get.
All right, so
get right up on that mic, bro.
This is the Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla soundtrack that we released through Mondo and with Toho. It's a super fun film. If you've never seen it, Godzilla basically fights this giant alien dragonfly monster. It's really fun. Mechagodzilla. It came out like in the early 2000s, so it feels like it's influenced by a lot of 90s movies. There's a part of it that reminds me of Jurassic Park a little bit. I don't know if that's a coincidence, but anyway, it's a fun design. I had a lot of fun working on this. If you get one of these, you open it and you'll see that there's an inside sleeve. Do I have an open one here?
I don't think so, because all the ones that we have are for you guys.
I'm gonna have to open to sign them.
I mean,
I'm gonna have to open it to sign it, so I'm gonna open one right now on the screen.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Maybe you'll get the one that was open live on stream.
Yeah, exactly. I will sign it as open live on stream. Here, so when you open these, a lot of opening to do.
Mm-hmm. Well, we love opening stuff.
Yeah, actually.
Oh wow!
Little OB strip there.
Wow! Drop it down low a little bit.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
And then it's got a sleeve. What the fuck? Oh my god, dude!
What happened?
I thought a fucking bug was
It's the plastic that you just threw down.
I just dropped. Caress my leg so menacingly.
Can you tell we have zero experience right now?
And so you remove the sleeve, and you get that inside jacket, right? On the front cover is the portrait of Godzilla from the film with the little Mega Newland down there. Mm-hmm. Spoilers, these things start flying around and they mutate into the big one.
In case you haven't seen the movie.
And then on the back, there's Mechagodzilla perched on top of these skyscrapers. So it made for like a really cool front and back. And then when you open it, you got this battle scene. This one I had to like cobble together a little bit digitally, so I'm not making that print available. It just doesn't look exactly like this, so I don't want to put it out as a print. But you'll get a print of this artwork. In fact, I have them here. I'll show it to you. Here is the Mega Newland print.
Hey, thank you, Video Power Gaming. He says that art looks sick.
Oh,
$5 super chat.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So here's the back covered print there. Yeah, it's a linoleum block print, which meets each one of these. If you don't know, there's a lot of new people I saw in the chat, which we didn't say hi to. We said, let's say hi to them, and then we didn't say hi to them.
Well, we got a little scared with the micro level, so you'll have to forgive us.
But anyway, this is a linoleum block print, which means I carved the image out of a block of linoleum. It's like a leathery material. And then I roll ink on the carving and press it onto the paper one at a time. And that's how you get this handmade print. There's only 33 of these sets, so I'm numbering them out of 33. So this is one of 33. And then the Godzilla portrait is also on a print. Now you'll see if you compare this to the jacket, the Mega Newland on the actual printed jacket is a little smaller than the one on the print. I decided to resize it after I carved it. But that's the raw original art. So each person who gets one of these gets 2 handmade prints with their record album as well. So it's pretty cool, man, to see them side by side. And this is exactly how the artwork was converted to the record. I took pictures of prints just like this, and I sent them over to our designers, and they laid them into the layout, and that's how you got them. So it's super rad. It's a really cool piece I'm proud of. And yeah, you'll get that. And then on the inside, the orange records have I'm not going to open it. I'll never be able to get it back in.
No,
it's got one of the discs is a picture disc. So it has this image printed on the disc. And on the purple ones, these have eco vinyl. So they're different colors inside randomly. Like depends on which ones it's just
I think one of them is
recycled vinyl.
I think there's like 2 variants. I think one is like a bluish purple, a blurple, and a green. Yeah. Once I put up the bundle link, you'll be able to see all the images in the shop.
Truly though, this is the same inside both. So don't worry about that. The only difference is the outside color and the record itself. Just a second here. So I'm going to put this over here.
Okay.
All right. So you can bring yourself back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. I'm
allowed to come back now?
Yeah, let's just do now we can do the record drop.
Okay, we can do the record drop now. Okay, so I am going to pop the link in the chat. I will let chat know. Chat, link for bundle incoming.
1 second.
All right. And I'm sure Peter already mentioned it, but it is limited quantities of each. I don't remember the exact number, so you'll have to forgive me. But it is first come, first serve. You know how it works. If you have any issues, obviously let us know. But, once we sell out, it will mark it as sold out. You won't be able to add it to your cart anymore. Anything else that we need to know?
No, that's about it.
Did I cover it all?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So remember, you're getting the soundtrack signed by me. Each one of them I will sign. And the prints are each going to be signed, numbered, and it's a set. You get both prints no matter which soundtrack color you choose. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's the same music. It's just the type of vinyl that you get. I personally love the colored vinyl. I love like the striations of yellow inside of the like the orange, the translucent orange. And I love that screen printed the image of Godzilla on the D. It's on the D side, right?
Yeah, D side. So second disc.
Dude, it's so beautiful. It's honestly a work of art all on its own. In fact, Peter has it framed up. Oh. He doesn't have the screen printed part because he has like the artwork right next to it, but it's just so gorgeous.
Yeah, if you guys want to frame these, there's a really relatively inexpensive frame option on Amazon I just bought that's for record displays.
Yeah, and it's not expensive, which is wonderful because you can like really professionally frame it and display it, and it's just so cool to throw up on your wall as a piece of art.
Dude. I don't frame up and hang up a lot of my artwork in the house because I remember all the anguish when I see it. I'm like, oh,
right, exactly.
I remember struggling over this piece. I don't want to be reminded over it. But there are a few things that I do put up, and that record is actually one of them. And it just looks cool in the room. Like I don't have anything else like it. And I actually have it right up. You can't see it, but it's like right in front of me here. So
it's just really cool. It's something different. It kind of breaks it up. Like if all you do is posters or all you do is pictures, like this is a cool way to break up things and introduce like a new texture. Like it's just so visually interesting to look at. I mean, that's if you don't want to listen to the record, because we don't own a vinyl. We don't own a record player.
No, but you can frame the picture disc.
What, the D side?
The D side, and at least still have the A and B side of the other record. So there's options.
Is it all the same? What's the difference between like A, B, and C and D side or whatever? Okay, I know literally next to nothing about vinyl records.
For you, I'm an expert on records.
Are you really?
No. Okay. But
sorry, everybody. No one is an expert in here.
Look, see, this one says, and actually there's going to be a difference on this one. So it's side A, B, C, and then on this one it's D, says screen print. But it's got, the whole track. Here, I'll put this up here. It's got like the whole track listing.
Yeah.
And then,
so side D has nothing.
Side D has nothing.
What does it say on it? On the back there, it says side D screen print. Oh.
But side C of the same record does have something. 12 tracks on it.
So if you're willing to like make a concession and,
you don't need those extra tracks.
Honestly, you really don't.
Just kidding. But the one thing I will say about this record that makes it, for me, if I'm a collector of an artist, a must-have is this right here. This scene, because that, right over here, that is not available elsewhere.
Correct.
Like that's not a print available anywhere.
It was exclusively for the jacket, right?
It's only in the jacket. That's the only way to get it. Yeah, so it's really cool in that regard. And once again, as always,
thank you so much. She says, I definitely just bought it for the artwork. No record player here either. Like honestly, I think vinyls are so beautiful, and Mondo in general does such a wonderful job of producing these limited edition vinyls for soundtracks. And their works of art, I mean, they really do go out there and they find independent artists and they get them to redo these sleeves. So you are getting a very unique piece of art in general, right?
100%. And we just, speaking of which, we just dropped one today for the show For All Mankind. And it's a combination of work from original illustrations from Danny Haas, who I love to death. His work is incredible. He did that Back to the Future poster for us last year with the Jaws 3D popping out. And he does all the artwork for our Batman the Animated Series figure boxes. And then inside, the layout and the design is by our in-house designer, Jordan Christensen, who does like all these technical like designs to make it look like it's era-specific manuals. It's crazy. So a lot of thought, a lot of work goes into this. I'm very confident that if you get one of these, you'll be super stoked. Yeah. Awesome. All right. So I think they're gone. If not,
I don't know. Raph is keeping an eye on things, and he's letting people know in the chat how many are left. I believe the colored vinyl is already sold out. Okay. But the eco vinyl is still available. Okay. So there's a few of those left as well. Still get the prints
either way.
Yes. Yeah. Let me ask you something. Yeah. Yes. Is this the last of the vinyls, period, in the world?
No. If you want to get, if they sell out right now on our shop, and you still want the soundtrack, you can get the eco vinyls at Godzilla.com.
Yes.
And you can get the orange ones at mondoshop.com. So
okay,
it's just that you wouldn't get the prints.
Right, you don't get the prints. It won't come signed. Oh, I think the Godzilla shop one, the eco vinyls, they do come signed.
But I only signed like 30 or 40 of those, so there's not that many of them.
Who knows what's left in there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to talk a little bit about your case back there? Because a lot of people in the chat have been peeping it. Like, what is happening that's so incredible? So you want to give me the one for a second? I can give you the one.
The room, we redid the whole freaking room, you guys. I'm trying to show you without like moving too much because the mic, I got to stay on the mic. But essentially, I got to a point where I was feeling so overstimulated by life, overwhelmed by my responsibilities and artwork and designs and managing and yada, 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 that I think I just started to feel overstimulated too quickly about everything. And so my room, for those of you who have been here, like Raph and others, it was like chock full of things everywhere. It felt like a comic book shop that had never been cleaned.
It really, it was very
clean, but it wasn't.
It was very clean. It was very well curated. Yes. That's not the issue. Yeah. The issue was that it was the amount of things that were on the wall, and also the walls were brighter than they are now, and the floor was bright. So it was like, if you walked in here, it was overload on stimulus, and it's not really conducive to sitting down and like concentrating on
terrible
something.
For that.
And I feel like the type of work that you're doing now, as opposed to when we first designed this studio, it requires a lot more of your focus and concentration than ever before. And so I decided concessions had to be made.
I decided to buy one display case and all my stuff, not all of it, there's the gremlin right there, but 99% of my stuff will be localized inside this one case. It's a company called Modu Case, or Modu Space. I don't have any connection to them. They're awesome people. They were super nice and helpful, but I'm not getting any kickbacks. I'm just telling you what it's called. They're expensive and they take forever. You have to like wait a year. I got a little bit of
my God, it took forever. We redesigned the entire studio and it still had not arrived. And it took like a month to redo the studio because we redid the flooring, we painted, we did a bunch of like construction.
See, we tiled the floor, you can see it's like this wood tile.
Yeah.
And then we painted the whole room dark, like charcoal gray.
Literally the color of the rest of our house, by the way. If you've never seen the inside of our house before, because I don't think we've ever done a house tour.
No, it's okay.
But we painted the inside of our house black, including the ceilings. Yeah. And Peter was like, you know what? Let's continue this motif in here because it's comfortable. It's very cozy.
So that's it. So that's what I did. I redid everything and now it's more concentrated. The reality is things are still spilling over with my job at Mondo. I get tons of samples to look at, of the figures especially, and it gets to be crazy at some points. But anyway.
Hey, YHS is in the chat. Hello.
Let's say hi to the chat because there's so many people.
I know.
I see Larry Latham. I see Jared Wyrick, who I saw at Comic-Con.
What?
Yeah, I saw him. He's great.
Jared. I've met Jared before, I believe, maybe in San Francisco, but I missed you. In fairness, our best friends, Michael and Lisette, came out to Comic-Con with us, and I was basically hanging out with them the entire time, so I wasn't at the Mondo booth as much.
You can switch the cameras.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And then, so Jared was there. Who else is here? Clipper Ship is here. Keelan's in the house. He wants a house tour. Maybe. I don't know. Rich Bleachers is here. The best. Toy Anxiety is here. That's Craig. What up, buddy? I think I saw Ryan Dole previously.
I saw
Jacob
Dole.
Walsh is in the house.
Octeal is here.
Octeal, by the way, not to reveal anything, but I may have just had a sneak peek at all the amazing colorways for Octeal's Godzilla UFO soft vinyl that Mondo's doing, and holy schmageggies. They are freaking awesome, painted by him, so they're stunning. I can't wait for people to see those.
I forgot about that completely until you just said it. Incredible.
Jason Winters is here. Helmy is here. Helmy says he has
Nick Deshays was there.
No, Nick was probably there.
Nick. How did I miss Nick?
Nick. Yeah, of course. Nick was there. Nick and Gary and all of them.
I saw I saw their booth, but I never saw Nick or I didn't see anybody that I recognized. I'm like, do they have a B team? Like what?
No, they were there. And Brian Carr is here. Topher
Melanie is here.
Forerunner Film. So many of you guys that have been around with us for a long time, and like John Price, for example.
We have some new faces in here
Tons
too.
of new ones.
Ruth Dunn. She says, "You have no idea who I am, but hi."
Hey, Ruth.
Who else is here that we don't know? Well, if you're new to the chat just for this, please sound off in the comments. We'd love to say hello to you.
But anyway, it's just so good to see so many of you guys here. Dead Kiriyama's here. Sonia's here.
Our friends are here.
Tons of friends.
Hello, Michael and Lisette. Ashley's here. Those are our Miami crew.
Homies.
Yes.
We'll be on Fortnite later.
Everyone came back for it tonight.
Everybody's not playing Fortnite
100%. One of the updates of us being gone
is we started playing Fortnite.
We became addicted to Fortnite, which actually tracks for us as a couple, if you know anything about the way that we love to play video games. So yeah, if you know, catch us on Fortnite, bro.
I'm Attack Peter on PlayStation.
I think I'm Miss Abba on Xbox because I play on the Xbox. Yeah. But yeah, we have tons of adults who play Fortnite, and yes, it's zero builds. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, we like Fortnite. That's what we do at the end of every night now. That's an update. What else is new? There is something I want to talk about because I'm here at my desk and I'm looking at some crazy stuff that happened this year. So if you guys all remember, in 2021, I think we dropped this guy, the first ever Attack Peter figure. Where am I?
Oh yeah, the Mighty Jax figure.
The Daruma, right? And this was a miracle with the folks at Skybound. We finally did it. We turned my 2D art into 3D. And so many of you guys backed it and picked it up, and it was an honor that you did. And I'm just so pleased with how it came out. And it was the Kickstart, really, of a bunch of figures. And I didn't know that at the time, but now I'm here looking. I'm like, holy crap, we did more figures this year than Prince.
I think so, yeah.
That's nuts for me. And then, of course, the Godzilla figure came out that year later on.
We love him, an icon.
Yeah, which did super well for us. And I was so stoked because this really opened a lot of doors. And then you remember this year, a lot of people received both their Attack Peter Mechagodzilla, different color versions.
Also an icon.
Right? And their Attack Peter Creature from the Black Lagoons. And there's suddenly this big wave of black and white figures, right, that are out there that people are getting. Of course, there's the silver Mechagodzilla.
I was gonna say, do you have the silver Mechagodzilla? I was gonna, because I was like
the green creature, the glow in the dark, so Fubi style creature.
But there is good in person.
One missing,
which is,
and that is the lino cut Takaro.
Oh,
because this was the Kickstarter exclusive.
Yeah,
and that was something that you guys. Where did my phone go? I have to pull my phone out for something. Oh, it's literally right here. I'm looking at it.
Oh,
we're starting to, by the way, we're starting to get PlayStation requests.
Yeah, I hear them in the background.
Yeah, so essentially it was part of the Kickstarter, which if you guys remember was a couple of years ago now, and it was insane turnout. You guys blew the lid off of it. The Kickstarter was meant to be essentially, a book, a Kickstarter for a book, a figure, screen prints, a plushie.
It was so much.
Tons of stuff.
It was so much. You guys blew us away with your support, and we ended up hitting a bunch of our stretch goals. So we ended up with like this Kickstarter bundle that was, out of control. Out of control with stuff.
And so at the time, the Kickstarter was basically an opportunity to give me the opportunity to create this book that tells the story of Takaro and Milo, and it just became this wild thing that I was doing where it was like writing the script with Jared Rosello and going through it and creating this awesome world, tons of characters that we designed together on the original streams, linoleum block print art for every page. It started to get really crazy, and it became apparent that if I don't finish this book in time, people are never going to get their black and white Takaro. They're never going to get the screen print.
Nothing. They'll get nothing.
And that was starting to weigh on me in a big way. And I started to feel I started to feel bad about it. And I started to feel like I had to rush the book. And then that made me feel bad. And it was really killing me, you guys. And so after Monsterpalooza, during Monsterpalooza, we released the Vice City Rage edition of Takaro, the blue and pink one. Which, by the way,
beautiful.
I was so nervous about that thing coming out. I'm telling you for real. I'm being real honest. Because at the time, I'm like, I didn't want any of the figures to come out before the book. Because, like, why are you going to buy a figure of a character you don't even know who it is? And then I'm like, if we can't put out the blue one before the black and white when those people backed it first.
Yeah.
You're going to put this thing out and people are either going to protest or be upset or just not buy it because they said, I already bought one. You didn't send it to me.
Yep.
All this shit. So I was fucking shitting my pants. And, but we had to put it out for like a lot of reasons. The way toys are made, you make variants, it's not interesting right now. But the point is like, it had to go out for many reasons. We delayed it as long as we could, but we did put it out. It sold out on Kickstarter, on mondoshop.com.
Yep.
In person at Monsterpalooza. We do have a few left that we'll put up online at some point in the future, but very few. But people were buying them like crazy, and I really felt amazing about that.
I mean, that colorway was
color's awesome,
spectacular.
The color's awesome, but it was that a lot of people who just discovered, a lot of people who've been there since the beginning came out and bought it, and you guys, I'm so grateful for it. But a lot of people who only learned about me through Mondo and doing Toy Talk and talking about Mondo toys and all that stuff, those people came out and said for the first time, we just like this figure and we want it in our shelves. And that felt incredible because that means that the figure stands alone. You know, it's good as is. You don't need to know everything about it. But it made me say, okay, enough is enough. And I reached out to Skybound. I told them, guys, I am ruining everything here. And I don't want to delay this anymore for everybody. And so we came up with an idea that I'm going to explain to you now. It was complex. It took a lot of figuring out. But essentially, what's going to happen is Skybound is going to, in the very near future, this year, ship out the figure, the plush, the screen print to everybody who backed it. And I am going to take full responsibility of the book. What does that mean? That means I'm going to create the book on my own time. It's halfway done, a little bit more than half. I'm going to create... What's Boo doing?
Boo. Don't look for things.
Come here.
Bro.
Nobody's met you. Come here.
Yeah, they have.
Not everybody.
Okay. Be gentle. This is our baby boy Boo.
Hey, guys.
He's Tony's little brother. He's only like 18 months old. But he loves to get in trouble in this room. So if you see him running around and me running after him, it's because he's trying to eat something that he's 100% not supposed to.
He likes linoleum. Anyway, so we decided we're going to work out a deal, Skybound and I, where I take ownership of the book, including finishing it at my own pace, printing it when it's done, and making it available at that point. Skybound is going to refund everybody their money for the book.
Yes.
They're going to reach out to you guys about that. And Skybound was not telling me to do this. Skybound was down to keep going, chilling. I was the one that said, please, let's figure this out so I don't have to feel pressured to rush the book so that everybody who backed the Kickstarter has to wait or for them to get their stuff. I want them to get their stuff. It's done. It's sitting in a warehouse.
Yeah.
The plushies, the figures,
everything,
it's done.
Everything.
Done.
It was just waiting on Peter to finish the book.
Yeah. The people already got their like original carvings that I shipped out early on. And I still owe, I think, like 6 or 7 people commissions, which you
already started working on. So
not commissions yet. Commissions, I'm getting the list from Skybound, and we're gonna reach out.
What were you making the other day? Those black and white portraits of Takaro.
Oh, that's something different. And so the commissions that I owe people, I am going to be reaching out. We're going to get them all done this year.
Good question. Can we buy the book now if we miss the Kickstarter?
Yeah, because the whole thing with the book will refresh. So like people who pre-order, like if you did the Kickstarter for just the book, you're going to get your money back. If you did the Kickstarter for the book plus everything else, they're going to refund you the price of the book. So there's no issues there.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that way I think everything works. Nobody is punished for me taking my time. And the reality is like the place I was professionally when we did the Kickstarter is worlds different from where I am right now, the responsibilities I have and the projects I'm involved with. So yes, the plush is going to be available, is going to be shipping out. The figure will be shipping out.
Right. So the only thing that you'll be able to get if you miss the Kickstarter would be the book.
To my knowledge, Skybound can decide, I guess, how they want to handle the rest of it.
Yeah.
I don't have information on that right now.
But ideally that would be what happens. But for those of you who did back the Kickstarter, they're not going to hold back the other things from that Kickstarter event from you. So you'll be able to get your digital wallpaper, which I know everyone's been waiting for. Yeah. The plush. What else was included in there?
Oh my God,
it was.
My love, it's just the figure, the plush, and the screen print. Okay, I think the digital wallpaper already went out. If not, they'll definitely have to do that.
There's somebody in the chat was just asking for the digital wallpaper. Anyway, that being said, it's all a work in progress. So
what I was gonna say before is that, like I said, Skybound's gonna refund the cost of the books, but bear with them. They have a bunch of details to work through, and they're gonna make an official update on the Kickstarter page very, very soon.
There you go.
So don't worry about that. But just so you know, I am gonna take probably much longer to finish the book. I'm going to do it at my own pace when it feels right. I was getting to the point where I was upset working on the book. I didn't want to have to do that. And so we're going to fix it. Everyone's going to get their figure, their plush, their screen print. And then when the book comes out, we'll make a big fuss about it. So anyway, that's the Kickstarter update.
That is a Kickstarter update. And your mom is in the chat, by the way. Say hi to mom. And everyone say hi to Attack Mama.
Hey, Mom. And so... I'll make an update video for the Kickstarter for those people who don't watch the stream, and then I'm sure Skybound will release an official.
Yes.
But that's all on that. Just know that we love everybody at Skybound. They've been incredible for us. They really, believed in me very early on and gave me a huge platform. So I will always be indebted to them. I love, everybody over there. Garima, DA. There's so many friends that we have over there. Even Robert Kirkman, I bumped into him at Comic-Con.
Did you really?
Yeah, really funny guy and really cool dude. But anyway, that's the Kickstarter update I wanted to talk about. As Gabby battles with our lights in here, nothing is easy.
It just decided to turn off.
I'm pretty sure that we have plugs that are loose under the table.
I'm pretty sure that we have ghosts.
Let's talk about some of the cool stuff we picked up at Comic-Con.
Oh my God.
Because
yes.
we got some cool stuff. We didn't go as crazy as I thought we were going to get.
Well, we were extremely busy. What is he doing?
I don't know. I think he's just smelling himself.
Okay, just leave him alone. So yeah, we were obviously extremely busy during this con. I don't know if you walked by the Funko booth, the Funkoville, everything was packed at all times. So we didn't really get a chance to walk around and pick up stuff and go shopping like we usually do. So our our SDCC conquests were not as grand this time, but the stuff that I did get and the stuff that Peter did get, we're obsessed with pretty much. So do you want to start or do you want me to start?
Yeah, we can go back and forth. But Jared, I just want to say, my intention is to honor all the premium upgrades of the book when that time comes. Gilded edges, all that stuff. So for sure, we'll do it. But yeah, I don't have that many. How many do you have?
I have 3.
3? Okay. So
yeah, I mean, I have more than 3, but I didn't think all of them warranted. Yeah, I got a really cool pair of sunglasses. If you were watching my stories, you saw them.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one that I want to talk about is one that...
Do you have a one for you?
I think do. I have the one? I don't think I have it set up, but... Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, but it doesn't have you.
That's okay. Just go for it for a minute.
Okay. All right, so this first one that I got, I was really excited about. This is a product from a company called Moose Toys, which you might know if you have young kids. They do the Magic Mixies or whatever it is, and a bunch of other toys. They have a Mr. Beast collaboration. Anyway, I stopped by their booth, and they had a new product that they were unveiling at Comic-Con, and me and my bestie Lisette, we laser focused in on this product because it spoke to everything that we are about. And so I want to show you what it is. They're called XOX Queenies. There you go. That's the packaging for one of them. And the whole point of these is they're just really sassy girls, and all of them have a personality to them, and it's all different. Now, the reason why it caught my eye so quickly is because one of the Queenies that they had on display is called the Roar Queenie or Stomp Queenie or something. It's basically a girl dressed up as a kaiju that very closely resembles Godzilla, and she's stomping on a little fake building. I was like, this is me. This is every part of my personality. So I had to pick up their blind boxes. So I went ahead and I picked up one blind box from each of their series. They have 2 series right now. One of them is called the Quirky Queen. So here's the box for that one. So cute. And then they have the Fearless Queens, which is the separate one. I think this one's like their flagship series, and then this one's like the second round. Anyway, the other cool part about these is that they come with their own display case, which is incredible to begin with. It's a plastic, it's a hard plastic display case, but on top of that, they stack with each other, and the stacking is actually pretty fierce. Like, they will not let go of each other. So I'm going to show you the two that I was able to pop from my mystery boxes. So here's this one. She is called a Queen of Catnaps, and she is a little girl dressed up as a cat, and she has, here, let me take it out of the display case so you can see. Look how cute she is. So she has like a little dream bubble of fish bones, and she's holding on to an aquarium, and the aquarium is filled with glitter and it moves around. How adorable is that? She's so cute. Look at her little crown. And like the material is like that really delicious silicone feeling material that we all love from like phone cases and stuff. And then she comes with a little holographic card on the back, and it kind of explains who she is. And then the other one that I got is this one. She is called the Queen of High School. And let me fix her little hand here. So there you go. This is the Queen of High School. 100%. This is exactly who I wanted to be in high school, but I did not have the style to be this cool looking. I also didn't have a phone. I had a Nokia. I did not have a smartphone, but she's so pretty. Her hair has that like oil slick, iridescent kind of look to it. It's so beautiful. She has that sassy like side eye that I absolutely love. She also comes with her little card, and let me show you how these stack up. So the bottom of each of these cases has a peg on them, and you can, you know, obviously stand up your figure on them so that they won't move around too much. And they close, and I'll show you how they stack. So you literally just press the boxes together, and then you get this awesome display. And as you get more, you can stack them on top of each other and next to each other, and they're really secure. Like, as you can see, I have them pressed together right now, and I'm holding the top one and it's not coming off. So these are awesome. I think these are really great for kids too, because it's, you know, pretty much indestructible. But also, if you're a kid at heart like I am, and you're into the girly pop shit like I am, this is a pretty fierce series of blind boxes to collect. I also bought their SDCC exclusive, which was the Queen of High School. So you can see it came in this like special edition box.
By the way, just so you guys know, Craig, Ryan, and Jacob, Gaby and Abby were already conspiring with Lisette to do a girl toys stream because of this kind of stuff.
Yes, I'm literally just trying to figure out how to work it into my schedule, but once I do, it's over for y'all. So here is the SDCC exclusive of the Queen of High School. She has a different like eye situation going on, and the coloring is different too. She's more of like a gold. Look at this packaging, by the way. Shut the fuck up. I have never in my life seen packaging this cool. I haven't even taken her out of the packaging because I feel like the packaging is even cooler than this like display case situation that they do. So I'm literally just going to keep her. What is it that you nerds call it? Mint in box, mint on card or whatever. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it just like this.
Kyle said to hide my feet, no free feet pics.
It's always free feet pics in Miami, girl. We never wear any shoes. Anyway, this is also incredibly fucking fierce, and I love what Moose Toys is doing with this, so shout out to them. I have no words. I'm just so obsessed. I can't wait to show these off in my room. And that was it. That's all I got for my haul.
I had those stackable display cases that come with the figures are freaking awesome. Like all of the toy companies should be paying attention. And Moose Toys, we don't talk about them on our toy streams because they mostly make toys for kids. They make some of the most fun toys. Like they do the Gujitsu toys. They do all the weird. Don't they do Treasure X? Gabby's dying.
Oh my god, it's too bubbly.
Get back on the one and choke on the stream.
What? What am I doing?
Yeah, just choking and dying on the stream.
No, I feel like that's some weird OnlyFans stuff.
The viewers just went through the roof.
Yeah, exactly.
But the point is, like, they make super fun stuff, and I admire them. But shout out to Kyle. Kyle's in the chat, and Kyle brought me my first Comic-Con exclusive this year to our booth, and I'm obsessed with it.
Oh, hi, Kyle.
This thing is such an awesome piece. It's a tribute
so beautiful
to the great M1 who puts Godzilla and all the kaiju on trikes, Ultraman. And they had the brilliant idea over at Super 7. Brian Flynn, Kyle, the whole gang over there. Kyle, if someone specific worked on these, shout them out in the chat. I'll shout them out. But I just absolutely love it. I love the design of the creature. I love creature on the trike because I can put him next to Godzilla and Hedorah over there.
I love how glossy he is. He looks like he just stepped out of the water.
Yeah, I really, really love that. And if you guys don't know about these bikes, you turn the little key and they actually...
I love it so much.
And it rolls. It'll roll across the table. In fact, it's going to keep rolling forever now.
Yeah. In fact, he came home, or he came home. He came back to the hotel one night with this thing, and he was like, look how cool. And we have other M1 bikes here. Yeah. And so I knew how it worked, but he still kind of wound it up and showed me this one. And he left it on one of the counters in our hotel room. And then next morning I was by my damn self doing my makeup. And all of a sudden this motherfucker starts going across the table and making the like by itself.
It's like Insidious.
I literally almost threw myself off the 15th floor window.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love that figure a lot. And thank you, Kyle. I appreciate that because there's no way.
That was very nice of you, Kyle.
I would have gotten one. I would have been impossible to miss.
By the way, can I take a pause really quick and move to the one for myself really quick? Okay. Everyone keeps saying that they love my Jaws shirt.
Move your mic out of the way.
Hi. Here's my Jaws shirt, just so you can see it.
Shout out Jacob Walsh.
Full glory. This shirt I got at, you'll never guess, Five Below. So don't sleep on Five Below is all I'm saying.
That's right. And here's another piece I got this year. By the way, that shirt, I feel like every franchise needs a design like that.
Oh.
Yeah,
100% agree.
Someone should Photoshop a you and me in a shirt like that.
Oh.
Or Wonton in a shirt like that.
Tony and Boo.
Yeah.
Everyone was asking where Tony is, by the way.
Tony does not want to talk. He's in the living room right now.
Literally abandoned us because he's so over this.
We'll bring him back before the end.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get him in here.
Here's another piece I got at Comic-Con from Eric Powell, creator of the Goon. They have these like long box Heroes series.
Shout out to Eric, they're one of the nicest dudes.
Yeah, and we love the Goon over here. So this figure is so good. I think this is the exclusive. It was like brown and tan or whatever, but it's so freaking good. It comes with a little axe and a pipe. If you're not a Goon fan, it's one of my favorite comics ever. So there's that. But, and this is gonna sound biased, and I don't care.
Who cares?
The best Comic-Con exclusive this year.
I'm trying to think of what it is. So much happened.
No.
Bro, look at Raph with link to my Jaws shirt in the chat.
The archive, bro.
Bro, he's on fire tonight.
Yeah. He's been ready for this. Anyway, the point is, in my opinion, okay, what was an actual best exclusive was me sitting on a panel with Jim Lee. We'll talk about that in a minute. We'll talk about that in a minute. But the best exclusive, in my opinion, was the Cherry Blossom Scare that we put out. And I'm sorry to everybody else. Hasbro had amazing exclusives. They hooked it up with the Death's Head and the Cobra Commander. They're awesome. Mm-hmm. I just showed you the Creature's my second favorite exclusive from Comic-Con. But come on.
I know.
This is fucking crazy. This is Hector losing his goddamn mind and making a full 15-inch Safubi Scareglow with a wired cape. I'm not even promoting this because you can't buy it right now. It's gone. It's just I'm so happy with this thing. And
he's so beautiful.
Yeah. And he's got the swappable skulls and all that. But this, I would have been so... If you were not at Comic-Con and you had FOMO...
This is the reason you had FOMO.
No, you were right to have it for this. This is crazy. And I feel bad if you didn't get one. But it's amazing. So... This guy proudly displayed here is my favorite Comic-Con exclusive.
Jacob, I almost bought that thing 5 times and I don't collect any Motu.
Because it's that kind of figure. It's not like you don't have to be a Motu fan.
No, he's so iconic. He's so like, you don't need to know anything about Motu. No. He kind of stands alone.
Yeah, and then just if you're like a toy fan, the engineering of the full skeleton in the Safubi body.
Yeah, so I mean, cool, come on, man. He's beautiful.
Every once in a while, like we make a lot of killer stuff, but like I try to like say I don't need it, it's for someone else. But once in a while, they're like,
I know. And it's that the cherry blossom line of all the soft vinyl stuff is so fierce that I feel like it had to be done, right? Yeah. Like he had to have that pink body.
Yeah, I love it.
It's even more pink in person, by the way. When you were showing it on camera, it looked a little like, because your lighting is kind of warm, but it looks, but girl.
Look at that shot.
Wow.
Get in there, guys.
Really get in there. Really get into it.
The views are through the roof. Anyway, so
Jacob says I want to swim around in there with the boat.
Yeah.
Also, same.
Let's see. I saw a question. What did you think of the Urban Aztec Ghidorah, Peter? I thought it was freaking incredible. But dude, anything. Look, first of all, Jesse Hernandez is the best.
One of the greatest human beings on the planet Earth.
Love that guy. And I've been in love with his stuff for a long time, and I was so jealous when all that cool stuff was only coming out through Sideshow. The way that
Peter wears that shirt, like I have to watch that thing at least once a week because he wears it so often.
Yeah, I love. We love Jesse. I love Jesse, and he's one of the. And like I said, I've said it before, but there's a lot of great artists and creatives out there. I don't want to hang out with all of them for many reasons, but Jesse is top notch, and so getting a chance to actually work with him at Mondo and do the Godzilla figure was incredible. People are starting to get those now. I think someone just put in the chat, they just literally just got theirs in the mail. That thing is amazing when you guys get it in hand, if you're waiting for it.
Beefy.
It's huge and it's incredible.
Yeah, we love
the Ghidorah makes that one look like a Polly Pocket, bro. It is so big. The Ghidorah is like, it's like, I told him,
we had to keep the scale. Like, you can't come out with that beefy looking Godzilla and then make the Ghidorah a little baby boy next to him. No, you've got to come correct and make him large. I mean, he's a 3-headed dragon monster. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, no, it's incredible, and his stuff translates so well to 3D, and it's just it is the definition of the kind of stuff I want to keep doing more of at Mondo, like artists designed reinterpretations of classic icons. It's the best. It's my favorite thing. So when I saw it, you asked the question, what was my what did I think of it? I thought it was glorious. SKGB 75. It was glorious.
There you go.
Yeah, just really, really rad. So what else were we gonna talk about? We said, oh, dude, you guys. So one of the biggest secrets I've been keeping since last Comic-Con is that we had been talking to Jim Lee about, doing a series of posters at Mondo of his work. Mondo's been doing reproductions of comic book art forever as posters. It's one of my favorite things we do. Like, I have a giant Bernie Wrightson and Swamp Thing on my wall. There's no other way I would have gotten that. Screen printed, beautiful. Forget about it. And so we had been talking about wanting to release some Jim Lee stuff. We always do. We've done in the past a lot, but specifically focusing on his DC stuff. That's where he is now. And one of our contacts at Mondo, one of the people that work with us, has a working relationship with him, and said, hey, I could talk to him and see if he wants to, weigh in on what you're picking and all that. And long story short, he agreed to take a look at the stuff we were picking and give his thoughts and kind of curate it. And then we said, hey, we're going to talk about these at Comic-Con at the panel. You want to jump in as a surprise guest? And he said, yeah. And holy crap, dude.
That was so cool.
The weirdest thing is I was on an email. First of all, I was on an email thread with Jim Lee. I was like, what the fuck? This is so weird.
Yeah. And you have his number.
Yeah. And then it turned into me and him would text about coordinating dates and plans and all this kind of stuff.
And the way that Peter would be on the couch next to me, like texting Jim Lee and showing me the phone and being like, look who I'm talking to. I'm
it's so weird, dude. I'm not
gonna you, babe.
Look,
good for you.
All of our friends, not all of our friends, we have a lot of friends in this business who do incredible things and they act very nonchalant about it. Maybe they are nonchalant. Maybe they've been working in this business long enough where I get it. But I am such a freaking dork when it comes to stuff like that. I remember, dude, when I was a kid, I waited in line to buy that X-Men comic, X-Men #1 that Jim Lee did the cover for, or the art for. And then when I was like 19, I stood in line to meet Jim Lee again for the first time when he was touring and promoting Hush, the Batman comics. Mm-hmm. And I waited in line, and it was amazing. I just felt like I was meeting royalty, because growing up, when we grew up, the Image Comics guys were royalty, period, full stop.
Yeah.
And I used to practice signing my name like Todd McFarlane with the little scroll, and and so having a situation where I'm texting Jim Lee is freaking weird, bro. It's like, I'm like, what is this life, dude? We say it all the time, but it's really crazy sometimes. Like, it's not lost on me. And I would show Gabby, I'm like, can you believe I'm fucking texting?
I mean, it was kind of a weird, like, are we in the Matrix?
Yeah,
kind of moment.
So then, fast forward to the convention. And dude, the crazy thing is now Mondo is kind of like blowing up in a new way in the last year. I don't know if you guys can tell on your end, but I'm seeing it where it's like really morphing into a full collectibles company, not just focus on posters. Like the figures are the main attraction. The posters are dynamic. We got tons of new artists working with us. Shout out, to all the posters that we had at Comic-Con. Aaron Connolly did a Turtles poster that blew up in person and online. The variant was crazy.
Dude, there were so many good posters. So many good posters. My God.
But the point is, like, and then the records, the soundtracks. We had a Bear McCreary do a signing at our booth.
So wild. By the way, Bear McCreary, one of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet. Wait, Bear McCreary?
The composer.
No.
You were with me.
I'm thinking of who's the guy that we met at Monsterpalooza?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Crash.
Oh, Crash McCreary.
That's why. I'm like.
Well, that's crazy too. We hung out with Crash McCreary.
Okay, never mind. Anyway, different McCreary. Sorry.
We'll talk about that. We haven't covered.
Why does everybody with a McCreary last name have an insane first name?
I know, Bear and Crash.
What are the odds?
You have to meet their cousins. They have like very normal, like Steve McCreary. They didn't
Todd
do anything
McCreary.
With their life. Melvin McCreary. But anyway, the point is, it's like Mondo's blowing up right now in such a crazy way that we have a lot of new people helping out. In fact, shout out to Irving, one of our PR guys. He's in the chat hanging out. And Irving has helped us so much, like, make sense of it all, like schedule. Hector and I were scrambling around Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I've never done anything like that in my life.
No, that was wild.
We were literally going to different hotel lobby suites or whatever. And then you walk into this one unlabeled room, and it's like you walk in, and it's designed to be like a living room on the inside.
I'm sorry, Millie in the chat, the composer from Outlander. I didn't know that.
He's composed a ton of stuff.
That's very cool.
There he is. Asian Image is Irving. And so, like, making it possible for Hector and I to just not have to think about shit, just worry about the creative stuff and just show up where we got to be. We got interviewed by Brandon Davis. So if you ever seen, like, any of the... Brandon Davis works for comicbook.com. He's, like, probably the most famous geek journalist. Oh. Like, he interviews Feige and, like, Hugh Jackman and, like legit celebrities.
Okay.
And we were, if you see any of those videos that are online of them getting interviewed, Hector and I were sitting on that same couch.
Yeah, that part was cool.
They probably looked at this video like, what are we going to do with this video? Like, we have Feige, we have Hugh Jackman, we have Keanu Reeves. Hector and Peter,
Yeah, like, I know. They were like, wrap this one up real quick.
But it was still awesome to do it. So
no, it's cool.
Shout out to our team to help out with all that kind of stuff. But
anyway, the best.
The point is, we get to the panel, and you're just sitting there, because I'm like, holy shit, this is the culmination of a lot of people's hard work to make this happen. Jim Lee pops out, and we're just sitting there talking to Jim Lee, revealing toys. Like, we have our friends in the audience, people I've never met before. Like, it was just this awesome vibe of, like, man, it really felt like we threw a party and people came to it. I know Comic-Con is not about us, but the room felt like that.
It did. It felt like the family came together to, like, talk about cool stuff.
It was awesome, dude.
It was cool. We had a bunch of people in the questions asking great questions.
So that one guy who kept talking for
God bless him.
Yeah. It was awesome, you guys, and it was just a really great feeling to be a part of a team doing, like, really cool stuff.
Hey, why are you flexing on camera like that, showing off all your tattoos? Stop. No, that's okay. That
not
was kind of hot, but we're okay.
Oh yeah, Fluffy came by the booth.
Oh, that's crazy. Right. Well, Fluffy's a good friend of the Funko team.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's what we have to talk about.
Oh my God. Okay, wait. Are we gonna put the link in the chat, because people are, like, sitting here frothing at the mouth?
Put the link in the chat.
Okay,
before we do,
hold on. Let me tell the chat. Chat.
I'm gonna talk
the link for the Terror of who? Mechagodzilla.
Terror of Mechagodzilla.
Is incoming.
Yeah, incoming link. But let me
just letting y'all know.
Let me talk about the print for a minute, then we'll put it up, and then I'll talk about
Talk about it really quick. Right, I've already warned the chat.
You guys, this thing went pretty quick. Give me one again. Would you mind if I don't have no space?
You got it.
So this print, the Terror of Mechagodzilla. The Terror of Mechagodzilla.
You got it.
I think this is number 10 or 11 in the series, which is crazy to think about. We're almost done with the whole Showa era, and I have to finish it. Like now, my OCD has taken over. There was a point like around number 5 or 6 where I could have stopped and said it is what it is, but now I'm like, I'm in. We're doing the whole filmography. So Terror of Mechagodzilla had to do it this year because the Mechagodzilla figures were shipping out, and I figured people might be able to display these together and they would look rad. This one is awesome, in my opinion, because I changed things up and I went with a big, giant head in the center of the composition.
I love that composition so much.
I'm really happy with this to the point where, if you notice, the first 3 I released are 2 characters facing off against each other. The second 3 I released are like triangular compositions with like 3 figures or something like that. And then this one made me think, they're like mini-series within the series. This one makes me want to do 2 more with the big heads. In case you get all 3 of those, they would look awesome side by side. But Terror of Mechagodzilla, big Mechagodzilla head, blasting those cool rays, all the sparks and lightning bolts flickering off of him. You have Godzilla, Attack Peter style, versus Titanosaurus here. I always design these as if they were like ads for toys. I don't really have a very intellectual way of designing. I just feel like if it was a cool toy commercial, what would it look like? And now the special edition, dude, I went a little hard on the bonus print this time. I wasn't planning to make it so big. It's freaking massive.
It's so big.
I had to do a lot of rejiggering. In fact, you'll see when you get yours, there's going to be a cut in the tail of everybody's because I had to cut the tail to like reposition it to figure out. I'll probably fill that in with ink.
The panic that he came at me with, oh no, I made it too big.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably get a brush and just fill that in so it looks clean. But they're all.
I think you leave the cut line in. It's a fun story if you know about it. Yeah.
But anyway, he's almost as big as the one that's actually in the print.
I know, it's like so funny, dude.
2 Titanosaurus.
I also really love, show that thing again. I love how it looks like an early 2000s gif of like the cat vomiting the rainbow.
The rainbow cat.
Looks like he's going bleh. Sorry, that's it. That's all I have to say. That's my comment.
Is it the 10th, including...
Raph says this is the 10th post.
Is that including the Takaro print, Raph?
I guess he'll answer us soon.
Technically, the Takaro one is a licensed Toho print.
Oh, that's true. Wow, that's true. Okay, well, here comes the link.
All right, here it comes.
Good luck, everybody. Remember, it's limited.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Bam. Hold on, I'm going to pin it to the chat. There we go. All right. May the odds ever be in your favor.
Someone just bought something for $10. What the heck was that?
What? We'll look at it later. Yeah. Hey, we'll look at it later.
Okay.
Well, the ADD is strong.
The rest aren't going out like that.
No.
Anyway, where was I? The print. Okay, the print. So yeah. So the 11th.
You got so distracted.
Yeah, the 11th. So the ones that I have left to do.
Okay, he says the 11th. Okay, got it.
Including Takaro. Right?
Yeah.
But if not including Takaro 10th, and so I still have to do King Kong versus Godzilla. I have to do Godzilla 1954, right?
Fat Kids Production says King Kong 62.
That's the one. Yep.
Okay.
I have to do Destroy All Monsters. I have to do All Monsters Attack. That's 4. I have to do. Is that it? No, I have to do Ghidorah.
You know better than I do.
That's 5. I think there's 5 left, you guys. Which at this rate will take me like 5 more years. But somebody at the end is going to have them all, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And maybe by then
it's going to be Raph.
Now, what I can't talk about.
Then don't talk about it. Why would you even announce it?
What I can't reveal, ... is that directly across here, I'm looking right at it, is my Designer Con exclusive print. You can't see it from the wall.
Oh, I already saw it. I'm stupid. I live in this house.
That one is a surprise and is not part of the series, but I think people will be very, very hyped about it.
They're definitely going to be hyped because I don't think anybody's expecting for you to do a print for this property in particular. I would not have expected that you would do one for this property.
Well, I did, and it came out pretty cool. So this,
I love that. I did.
Well, I did it, and so at the end of the year, there will be one more opportunity for a print from me. That's the only other print I'm dropping this year, much later, and based on when DesignerCon is, I guess we might be doing another stream this year after that.
What's happening for New York Comic Con? Because we are going to be there, no?
I'm not doing a print for New York Comic Con.
Okay, all right, got it.
I'm not doing a print for... I will be at New York Comic Con. Gabby and I will be there.
Yes, we will.
So those of you who've been saying...
Fresh off the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party.
Yeah. For those of you who said we don't come to the Northeast, we're coming. New York Comic Con.
We're on the way.
Make sure you're there.
Brian Carr says, My Little Pony print confirmed. Honestly, could be a sleigh.
So, anyway... That one is we're doing New York Comic Con. We're doing DesignerCon in Vegas this year, and that's it.
Oh my God! The ideas for which property you're doing the poster for: Texas Rangers, Golden Girls, Fortnite, Rocket Power,
bro,
Power Rangers, Jaws.
You know what's funny? I have a design.
Once upon a time.
What do you mean?
In the early days of the Attack Peter franchise, there may have been something Jaws adjacent.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to say anything because I don't want to get you like canceled by whoever it is that owns that IP.
No, I did a bunch of unlicensed stuff. But anyway, I have an officially licensed Jaws design that's been approved. Actually, I just haven't gotten around to it. So how's that? Maybe next year.
I haven't seen this.
It's in my iPad. It's a sketch. Yeah.
You'll have to show me later.
Anyway, so.
But yeah, if you're gonna be either at New York City Comic Con or DCon, let us know because that would be awesome. We would love to see you.
Those will be our next two appearances, and they'll be super fun. And then after that, I believe we'll have another print party. Let's just leave it there. And I think that's what we'll probably do. Going forward, we'll do print parties to do print drops, which I'll do throughout the year. But folks, so many of you have picked one up. Holy crap. Thank you guys so very much. People were very nervous. So hopefully if you wanted one, you got it. It looks like a lot of people got it. Thank you so much. Jared got one. Thank you. Geo got one. Earl Shank. Thank you. Ben Donald. Thank you. SKGB. Thank you. Oh, Jared Wyrick got both. Thank you, sir.
Oh, my God.
Scott Gamble got
you.
one. Jason Winters, Jeremy Wolford. So many of you. Holy crap. Thank you guys so much. Arnie Ruiz, you got it. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah. Oh, crap. I forgot how exhausting this gets.
I know. I'm already like fading.
Yes.
I have so much work to do with this Shopify now. My God.
Anyway, you guys, I hope you had fun hanging out. We are so happy to have chimed in and checked in with all of you. There's so much going on. If you want to hang more regularly, please subscribe to the Mondo YouTube channel because I do streams there very often with the Mondo team. We just had one this week, actually.
Yeah, it was just a few days ago, wasn't it? Yeah.
On Monday night, we were talking about Scaremare and Scareglow, and it's just super fun hang, and you can we learn a little bit about how we do things.
Let me see if I can get Tony in here.
Oh yeah, bring Guanton in. He's gonna be pissed. And then after that, so I'm saying, like, make sure you're subscribed to the Mondo channel. Obviously, if you're not subscribed here, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. Even though we're not going as often anymore, we are going to be doing things from time to time here. And this is the only way to get my APs and special edition stuff. Is always going to be through YouTube, always going to be on a stream. Did he get mad?
He got mad because Boo wanted to be carried at the same time.
Oh, okay. There, here it comes.
He just didn't want Boo to be in the spotlight.
I don't want anybody to know about it. Look at this.
The OG.
He gets pissed at Boo.
He gets
sometimes.
really angry when Boo tries to get attention.
Let me just tell you a couple things about this guy. He sucks.
No, they love each other. It's just that Tony, when he's with me, only wants to be with me. You grab Boo. There you go. Okay, now. Now.
The whole fam jam.
Oh God. Okay, fine.
Snort on the mic.
Wow. Look at Tony.
Oh my God, is he typing?
No, he's not typing. He's just canceling everybody's order.
They canceled orders.
Tony, say something to the people. They missed you. All
right, got it.
All right, Go on.
All right, you guys. We did it. Oh, go. Now they're going to argue.
Okay, they can argue over there.
We did it. I didn't think we could do this again. I didn't know it was possible.
We did it. I feel like every bit of energy that I had saved up for this is now gone.
I know.
I want to sit and play Fortnite.
Yes.
Go ahead and add us if you want to squad up. Yeah, can't guarantee we'll squad up with you because we already have a very fierce squad that we play with every night.
You never know. There might be a chance.
But we love to say hi to people, you know.
There might be a chance in the future.
Yeah, who knows? We'll see.
All right, you guys, we love you very much. It's been a minute, but we will come back again this year, I think one more time towards the end of the year.
Yes.
Yes. And if not, catch us on the Mondo. Bro, it's not Mondo on YouTube. It's Mondo News.
Is Mondo News? I think it's Mondo News. I believe it is.
Because Mondo on YouTube was his hairstyler, bro.
No, Mondo News YouTube.
Is it Mondo News or Mondo Tees? Let's see. Is that it? Yeah.
It's technically it's Mondo Shop.
Okay, it's the music.
Yes, it's Mondo Shop. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Mondo Shop on YouTube. Definitely subscribe there. We're there more often, and we can. Oh, the vinyl's sold out, and the print sold out. Woohoo! Thank you guys so much.
Yay! Thank you, everybody.
Thank you guys very, very much. Appreciate it.
I will get hard to work on getting you all those shipments out as quick as I can. Promise.
Give us a chance. I'm gonna print them all.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll pack them up and do the whole thing. Yeah. But we love you very much. Guys, as always, thank you so very much. It really means a lot that we can take a big break and come back and you guys still show up.
Yeah,
That's
we
awesome.
Miss you guys, but we'll be back, we promise. Catch us at New York City Comic Con, catch us at DCon, and as usual on our Instagrams, Attack Peter and Double Trouble.
Yes, we love you very much.
Love you guys.
See you soon.
Bye.